welcome back to another reaction to 12 Monkeys. I'm Madam Arm, and today I'll be reacting to Season 1, Episode 5, titled The Night Room. As we found out at the end of last episode, while Cole was off hopping between his timelines and dealing with all that stuff with the terrible, terrible gang, she found it, so I guess we're gonna find out more of what Jennifer is. You're such a little spitfire biting me. And hopefully move it along as far as like getting to know the whole plan of the army of 12 monkeys. When I don't say finally as though we've been dragging our feet, we're not too many episodes into this series, but I am very curious about how Jennifer's doing and if she's gonna spill the beans or not. And Cole was just about to actually let Cassie in on his past, so we'll see if that carries over into this episode, if he still wants to do that or not. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice. Right, well, let's get into this episode.
Your father, he speaks very, very highly of you.
Oh, right, because it's 2011.
Your dad that.
And
What a weird way to introduce her to all this. It's like sack over the head, like some kind of fraternity haze.
It's secure.
Are we sure about that?
She needs to confirm it. I'm supposed to meet her there.
Well, if it's that,
On a first name basis,
when I say
Dr. Ailing now?
if it's that easy, you know. Not that it's easy to go through the CDC, but I mean, Cassie figured out it.
It's the alcohol in your bloodstream.
Hey, best hangover cure ever.
Hey, no time like the present.
All right.
Do the present.
Now we're talking.
That means something a little extra special to you, huh?
Close timeline curves. Kurt Friedrich Gödel.
Yeah.
I got a question.
I don't know. I don't think you should let somebody know that they're a
Before
drinking
we
game.
disappear. Some.
My maiden name was Werner.
You were married?
Just for a few days.
No.
I'm sorry, I just have still work to do.
Yeah.
Before you splinter.
Oh, what now?
I want it back online by morning.
Well,
Core is running out of juice.
Degrades further. The virus could mutate.
Deacon could come knocking on the door again. It'll
Oh.
work. Hey,
Initiate splinter sequence.
some mixed feelings about the idea of just having a timeline completely erased, because yes, you'd be getting rid of the virus and that helps a lot, but then there's things that and people who won't exist.
I've seen that face before, right before you shot Leland Goins.
Look, Cassie,
Did you see my face before I shot your friend
you found it. What we've
you
been
made
looking
out
for
with?
this whole
So your
time.
kind of boyfriend?
This is the night.
See that face? No.
We're gonna be careful, okay?
You haven't seen my
One way or
worst
another,
face.
I'm getting it.
Where's your security? They're all dead. They're all dead.
Mm-hmm.
No one's stationed here again.
Huh.
Hey, what are you doing with him?
Hey.
No, hey, leave him alone.
hey,
Oh.
let him go.
Yeah.
No.
Saying leave him
Can't save
alone
everyone.
isn't gonna really stop them from doing it.
She let him here.
Do you think she's still alive?
I'm gonna guess yes.
Hey, He's still alive?
Got his tracer signal.
You're not answering my question.
Well, she can't see him right now, can she? Come on, Ramsey.
Yeah, I saw that look she gave you. Why does Cole trust her?
Why are you suddenly mistrusting her?
Deacon just, made shit up to keep us from running off.
German doctors out there in the world.
Shit, Ramsey. You guys are running.
I don't know how many of them are in this specific area, but I don't know, those Nazi experiments were pretty bad. Back in the day.
Surely Henri told you how to get into the vault in Haiti, right? Because we can't ask him now. Or Leland Goins.
What do these two have in
You
common?
look nervous. Jennifer didn't tell you about the vault, did she?
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to mess with you.
This is not some kind of interrogation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Usual solution. Now bring them upstairs. I want them to see this.
Off to.
Did you kill Henri? Cole. Answer.
I didn't have a choice.
Are they already dead, though?
The origin
The origin.
of my father's virus.
Yeah! Booyah! Oh, man!
That's- okay.
Boom!
She said tall man. I'm glad I'm not the only one who, was getting weird phantasm vibes from the villain. Anyway.
Margaret Security's on the way. Quick question, who's this bitch? I'm Dr. Rayleigh, Jennifer. No more doctors. No, always saying my name, Jennifer, but
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
You can go now.
Oh my gosh,
Bridge Security is never just gonna let us walk out of here. We need to figure a way out.
so the catty, passive aggressive or just outright aggressive, female on female hatred. We're just getting right to it, huh?
Like 2 full moons falling back the tide.
Oh my lord. Jesus.
Jennifer Goins.
He really needs an eyebrow comb. It's gonna get in the way of his eyes.
We're still here. All you got is blood on your hands.
Mr. Ramsey, have you ever heard Mozart? He was my favorite. You're too young to remember.
I remember enough.
Rembrandt, Caravaggio, the books, Shakespeare.
It's gonna happen to Cole.
I won't let it happen.
Pinky promise?
Tin Soldier's got a 20-minute turnaround, so chop chop.
Jennifer, you deceived me.
I like it when you pull my hair.
Oh god. You know, what if it's a
Tell my secrets to Cole.
if it's a friendly rat and she likes rats or something? I guess that's a big threat. She's horny for Cole. Those are kind of the same thing.
I trusted you.
I completely
Life before
get why she's upset and would want to know why and argue it, but also I don't know if this is. I don't know. Is there really
Ramsey and I,
a good time to talk about it though?
you killed Daddy.
And then she's gonna make out with him.
That is awesome.
I knew it, yeah. Because she said, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss," when he told her that her daddy was dead.
Face off again. If we break the tank open to destroy that thing, the pathogen could become airborne. We all need masks.
I'm immune.
Well, I'm just glad Cassie wants to wear masks now.
About Jennifer's.
Yeah, it's like running around freely with them in the same building wasn't a good idea.
Takes a
More bullshit ghost story.
Oh,
Bullshit. Do you actually trust her?
Oh, I don't trust her, and I don't trust you. Focus on the mission.
What about Cole?
Get back any moment.
what do I do? What's happening? Okay, it's later on. I've changed my clothes. I showered and my hair is nice looking. And it's raining, so that could be a noise you hear, even though I've noticed in all my videos there's a shushing sound. Don't know what that's about, but anyway. We'll just add on top of it some layers of ambiance. So, that episode, I think was pretty good. Yeah, it's interesting finding out that there's some more, I don't want to say sinister, but like complex layers to this whole mission. That there have been others before Cole, and they kind of had to either voluntarily or involuntarily sacrifice their lives for the sake of progressing this science along to help save humanity. And of course we get the age-old question about like what's a few lives versus like the entirety of it, like all the people, so many more than just a few, and all the history of the people before us, feeling like it's being wiped away, which paints Dr. Jones in a much more gray light rather than purely altruistic. However, I don't think she's a monster. She hasn't shown that to me yet, especially since she promised she wouldn't let that happen to Cole. And not even because she was being forced to promise it, she said that she wouldn't. She is, I don't know, I might not completely agree with her, all her principles, if she continues to say stuff like that moving forward, just because I do think even if you're not, how do I put this? Even if you could say the sacrifice of a few people is worth the whole of humanity, humanity is still made up of individuals. And what makes those individuals more important than the few that were lost, even though if we're looking at it purely at quantity, like if we hear on the news, there's a shooting or an attack and one person got killed, that's still terrible for that person's family, and they'll probably think, why of all the people there was it my family member? But that doesn't tend to get as much attention as there's mass shooting and 50 died. So we do kind of tend to measure these things by quantity, even though it's a whole other ball game with this, because I know it's about, like she said, humanity being lost to the seeds of time. This is why it's gray. And that's why Cole proves that too. He is, like Cassie said, willing to do the things that she's not. So he needs to find someone else, but I don't think he's going to find someone else. I think Cassie's going to continue to be a part of this. It's it's weird that I agree with Cassie, and yet the way she says things or the way they get brought up in certain situations, like the timing of it, sometimes it can really annoy me. And maybe, I don't know, am I just being mean? Like, I don't know, she just, the times she chooses to bring things up, and the way she says them in certain situations, it's like, did you think that this was going to be like happy business? And I respect for sure that she just wants to, well, she wants us to heal people. She doesn't want to have to get into this dirty stuff. And you're a humanitarian, the doctor in her, of course, that's why she can't ignore what's going on. But at the same time, it's just kind of like the level of shock or the time she chooses to bring things up where I'm like, we've got some serious stuff going on. And not that him killing Henri wasn't serious. It's just, I don't know, is this really the time to dissect it? It's just like in the Cassandra complex where I was just like getting frustrated with her. Like, she's just assuming she knows it's this thing. This is absolutely what it is, and making all these crazy calls and freaking out when like there's the blood that gets on her, which absolutely you should, and clean it up. Like, be sanitary, especially when you're a doctor. But at the same time, like, she keeps like pulling her mask down and then like going through the crowd and like pushing people. It's like, I don't know. She sometimes, I don't know, she makes weird decisions. I don't know. And all that to say, I actually do agree with her in this instance. I don't know if I be able to do the things that Cole does. Maybe Jennifer will. I don't know how much we're constantly trusting Jennifer to like be coherent, but I think she'd be willing to. And also, of course, Jennifer and Cassie like truly interact for the first time. And of course, it has to be them not like getting along exactly. Not that Cassie was really taking any bait in that per se. I mean, I'm sure she was just so taken aback by Jennifer's response and Jennifer's state that she would really feel the need to take the bait. However, it's still kind of like Jennifer has some kind of horniness or something towards Cole, and she immediately sees the attractive woman in the room with her as some kind of threat. Maybe she just saw her as a threat to the security of the mission. I don't know, but it was a bizarre kind of, oh, go away. This guy that I sat on once is my man. I should maybe stop it there. And I will say, like, going back to the whole mission and time travel thing, I did get a lot more creepy vibes from the scientists in the movie. And in the TV show, obviously, you get to know people a bit more. So I was a little surprised to see it kind of taking that turn, but then also go, that makes sense. Anyone crazy enough to like really try these things out and like commit to it probably has gotten some blood, or at the very least dirt, on their hands. I am curious as to what Tall Man, his retaliation would be for all this. Because I know we haven't seen the last of 12 Monkeys, the Army of the 12 Monkeys yet, so I'm really losing my voice. I don't know if it's picking up on the monitor, but we have a lot of pollen and cotton in the air here, and my throat and nose are killing me. But I will try to give a better recap and analysis of this episode at the beginning of next one. So until next time, when I react to season 1, Episode 6, titled The Red Forest. But until next time, I'm Madam Arm. Bye! I'd like to say thank you to my new patrons, DJ, who joined at the automatic free membership tier that Patreon offers. I will find some special polls or something that I can do for free members. And Eric on Guitar, who was my very first patron who joined at the $3 tier. He has access to early reactions as well as the full reactions and other exclusive content. Thank you both.